13 Sports presents high school basketball. Today, a PIAA Eastern semifinal between the District 11 champion East Stroudsburg Cavaliers and the Chester Clippers out of District 1. Today's game is being brought to you by Abel Off Pontiac, B. Sicker's Diner, Eagle Valley Body Shop, Brantley's Pizzeria, Halterman's Auto Ranch, H. John Davis Oil Company, International Gymnastics, Kovach Pontiac Jeep and Eagle, Miller's Paint and Wallpaper Stores, Michael's Motors, Pocono Chiropractic Health Center PC, Pocono Auto Ranch, Pocono Medical Center, and Raiders Travel. Hello everybody, Tony Choi and Bob Milkfee from Reading High School. Good afternoon everybody and welcome to the PIAA 4A Eastern semifinal between the East Stroudsburg Cavaliers and the Chester Clippers out of District 1. You got to see a little bit of the old, Bob. You've been very used to these situations going this far, playing for Palmerton, and you have your old Chuck Taylors on.
And Tony, believe me, they're the actual Chuck Taylors from 1956-57 when we were participants in the state playoffs, having the fortunate experience of going to the state championship against a Farrell High School, and we're hoping the same, that the Cavaliers have that same honor. And you know, before we came on the air and on our way up, when you come to Reading, you got to make a trip to Vanity Fair. We all do it. We all take our wives there anyway. And you know what the most popular item is these days on the shelf, even in Reading, not only in East Stroudsburg, but in Reading, Pennsylvania. Let me show you.
Let me hold that for you.
You gotta have one of these because you know what it stands for. The one, the only, AP.
AP, Art Perryman.
The prestidigitator. What does that mean? The magician, sleight of hand, the illusionist. So you gotta get your headband on, Tony, if you want to be with it.
Well, for Art Perryman, his great PIAA playoffs continued the other night against Coatesville, 30-plus points. He's averaging 30-plus points per game. It's Saturday, Bob, so you know it has to be East Stroudsburg basketball. We've been following the Cavaliers now the last 3 Saturdays, beating Pottsville, beating Reading, and now tonight another formidable opponent in the Chester Clippers. But for the Cavaliers, you know, Perryman, Smiley, Long, Saunders, Gardner, Bea. I mean, what can you say? They are really the Super Six.
There's no question about it, Tony. The only thing is the Chester Clippers coming tonight's contest match up. I think Cavaliers match up well size-wise, but we understand the Clippers go very deep into the bench, 10, 11, sometimes 12 deep. Will that make a difference in this game? That's about to be seen also.
Well, if you like up-tempo basketball, that's all it's been the last 2 games for East Stroudsburg. They love it. They'll do it if you want to. These kids love a challenge, and Chester's going to run.
Up-tempo is what?
They know nothing better than to run, Bob. Chester's going to run. Eastburg's going to run. Offense, offense, offense. The scoreboard lights are going to burn.
You like that word, don't you, Tony?
I love this type of game.
You know what I'm going to say to you, though? You know what's going to make the difference in the outcome of this game? Believe it or not. You know what the letter D stands for?
Dallas.
Dallas. No way. It's defense, Tony. It's defense.
Can't be.
I'm telling you, these kids can put the ball in the basket. Chester can, the Cavaliers can. But the defense for the Cavaliers turns their game into offense. And when they play that tough man-to-man, they may throw a little junk. They may throw that 1-3-1. That's what gets them into that offensive game, Tony. And I'm telling you what, I think the outcome of this game is going to depend on defense. I don't care what Choi says.
Well, but Mr. Milkfee, what you're really saying is the defense is going to make the offense go. I've been saying it, the transition. You're going to have rebounding, boom, they want to run. Rebounding, boom, you want to run. And you want to shoot. That's right. Offense, offense, offense.
But it starts with the D, Tony. It starts with the D. I'm still going to stick by my game plan. You got to play the D to win this game.
Well, once again, the Chester Clippers come in with some highly touted individuals. They're 25-4. As you said, they like to go 10, 12 deep. They're led by Ray Carroll, who's a 6'2" junior, who averages in double figures. They also have the Hunter brothers, Demetrius and Damian.
Yeah, double D.
Double D, there's your D. And also they come in, they start a 6'5" sophomore, Tyrone Watkins. So the Clippers have nice size. and they have some small, quick guards. So as you said, yeah, I mean, on paper, this is a perfect match.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Cavaliers, when an East Penn team or a Centennial League team in particular would come into this situation, they would be awed, maybe slightly intimidated playing against a District 1 team. Not this Cavalier club. They rise to the occasion, and the tougher the competition gets, the tougher those kids get. And I'll tell you what, we have these little look-fors and interesting viewpoints, sidelights for the fans also. Coach Mark Brown has done such a tremendous job in the years that he's been head coach for the Cavaliers. This is the epitome so far of his coaching career at East Stroudsburg. And when the fans look to the bench, they may see little cards. They're not playing pinochle out there. You'll see Coach David, his assistant, sometimes Coach Brown hold up little colored cards or with numbers on them. And they'll signify different plays, particularly inbounds plays. So people probably wonder, the fans, the aficionados of this game of basketball, sit there and they look at these cards and they probably question, why is he doing this? Why do they do these things? You would yell, I know with your, you would yell out plays. You'd be screaming and
he's
shouting.
setting up offensive plays.
This is cool.
Yes,
exactly.
It is cool.
So what they'll show, different things like this, numbers,
your waist
colors,
size, 38.
Whatever. That's used to be
60, the age you're closing in on.
Your waist size. But anyway, that's what they're doing when they hold up the cards, and that's an interesting sidelight. Fans may not have known that watching the Cavaliers all season. So just another plus for Coach Brown and how he handles these kids.
No, we leave no stone unturned when trying to find out facts.
And I'm telling you one thing, I'm going to get you, when we leave this game, I'm stopping at Vanity Fair, and you're going to get a white headband.
Well, there's 4 teams left in the East. 2 of them are here today. The winner moves on to the Eastern Finals Wednesday night. We'll be back with the start after this.
A white Dodge Shadow.
Field or on the court, Blue Ridge Communications TV13 Sports brings you the Athlete of the Week. Every week, TV13 Sports picks a male and a female athlete who excels in their own way. Watch every Wednesday for the Female Athlete of the Week and every Thursday for the Male Athlete of the Week. It is the TV13 Sports Athlete of the Week on the only station you should turn to for local sports. Blue Ridge Communications TV13.
Tony Choi and Bob Milkfeed back at Reading High School.
Starting at guard, the 6-foot senior, Damon Hunter.
Starting lineups for the Chester Clippers.
Starting at guard,
6'1" senior, number 12, Damian Hunter.
starting at forward, the 6'3" junior, Raymond Carroll.
Ray Carroll, a 6'3" junior, number 40.
At the other forward, the 6'2" senior, Jamar Shaw.
6'2" senior, number 24, Jamar Shaw.
Starting at center,
And at center, number 55, 6'5" sophomore, Tyran Watkins. And also number 23, a 6' junior, Randy Maltzby. The Clippers, 25-4, are coached by Alonzo Lewis. For the East Stroudsburg Cavaliers, who will be in the home white uniforms today. Number 31, Art Perryman. Number 33, Kevin Smiley.
forward, 6'5" senior, Shaib Saunders.
Number 23, Shaib Saunders.
At the other forward, 6'2" junior,
25, Mike Long. And number 50, Kevin Gardner.
6'6" senior.
Cavaliers coached by Mark Brown are 27-2. Officials for tonight's game are from District 3. They're Dave Hancock, Meade Johnson, and Bill Buffington. And we'll be back with the opening tap after this.
Every Friday, get Get an all-access pass to the world of MMA with highlights, news, special guests on Inside MMA. Then it's MMA's biggest names and greatest live events on HDNet Fights. All on the network with more MMA events than anywhere else. Inside MMA and HDNet Fights begins Friday on HDNet. Your home for MMA.
HDNet is available on Blue Ridge Digital Cable with HD+. Call today to order.
Tony Choi, Bob Milkfeed back at Reading High School. One of our sponsors today, Broadheadsville Eye Center, Route 209 South, Jamesway Plaza in Gilbert. 610-681-6116. Gracie's Place, 45 North Cortlandt Street, East Stroudsburg, PA. 717-421-5514. Specializing in seafoods and pastas. Also, Bushkill Cycle Suzuki, Route 512 in Nazareth, PA. Call 1-800-CYCLE-91.
Tony, we need some Suzukis to keep up with this game tonight, believe me. And you know what? 27-2. We talk about togetherness on this club. No avarice. That is no greed. Unselfish type team. And what it does, too, doesn't it bring a town together? East Stroudsburg contingent here following this team. Fantastic. You know, the police force in East Stroudsburg sit back today.
To do today.
No problem.
Everybody's here.
Feet up on the desk, police chief, having an easy time of it. I think they're all here.
Chester Clippers in the orange uniforms. Number 13, Damian Hunter set to jump it up with Shaiv. Eastburg controls the tap. And Chester comes out man to man.
It's a heady play right off the tap. That is Mike Long, knowing that the tap may be controlled back, came back, intercepted the tap. So great play right off the bat.
Gardner inside is fouled, and Kevin Gardner will go to the line for 2.
And here's a kid just off an injury 2 games ago, thought he may not play at all in the playoffs. Comes back after retina surgery. Played such a great game against Coatesville. Last name is Gardner, Tony. You know, he used to have a small truck patch inside there. You know, he's only a simple little Gardner. Now he's a real estate baron. We can't call him Gardner anymore. He owns real estate in there. And I'll tell you what, plays any better, he's going to have to pay some real estate taxes. He's doing so well in the paint area.
Gardner hits the first. Puts the Cavaliers on the board. And Gardner's second one also nothing but net. 2-0 Eastburg on top.
6'6" kid shows a great touch off that foul line. Nice soft touch.
Okay, Hunter with it.
Aggressive man by the Cavaliers.
Okay, we're gonna have an offensive foul called on number 20.
Yeah,
for Chester. I believe that's Demetrius Hunter.
Excuse me, as Mike Long playing defense there, and you saw it, how he played it. Fundamental basketball defensively. It's with the legs, quickness of the feet, not the hands.
Okay, Long with it. The Clippers full court pressure, man to man. Alley-oop to Mike Long.
Yeah! Take the short route, bypass surgery, not the incision, not the messy area, go over the top.
Gardner, good defense inside, nice shot.
But Kevin playing tough defense, did everything he could. Body up against the offensive player that time.
Shot up no good, Gardner, nice follow. Up no good, Gardner battling. Smiley almost knocked it out, saved by Carroll. Not a smart move that time by Hunter. Ahead to Long, long shot up no good, Carroll another rebound.
He got some leapers on that Chester club. Mike Long coming in from the left side, I think heard footsteps a little bit there.
Carroll pulls up no good, follow no good. Carroll out of bounds off of Eastburg.
Going back to that alley-oop that they worked earlier, there's the Cavaliers. Sometimes against these clubs, you know, this club has such great leaping ability that sometimes doesn't work because they can get up right with you. But they demonstrated as the Cavaliers how effective they are when they run that play.
Watkins inside is fouled.
And there's no hesitation. We'll look to the basket immediately, whether it's from the outside. They'd like to penetrate. Doesn't look like they like to take that perimeter shot, especially this early in the contest, but they are looking inside.
Watkins is a 6'5" sophomore.
Foul number 54, Kevin Gardner.
Makes the front end. Makes it 4-3 East Stroudsburg. Watkins, second one off the mark, no good. Ball's knocked loose. Carroll misses an easy one inside. Perryman quickly down court, being guarded by Maltby.
No question, pressure defense, and they're quick defensively, but undaunted, the Cavaliers.
Smiley in the lane, no good. Gardner, no, and he's fouled.
The big guy again, Kevin Gardner, seems to own it in the paint area these last few games. But don't overlook the other one, the stoic one. The Pharaoh, the Sphinx, the guy with no emotions facially. That is Shaib, does his thing inside there too.
SS. Gardner on a line where he's a 54% free throw shooter. First one off the mark.
We see
Number 42, Jim Hamler, a 6'4" senior, checking into the Chester lineup.
See Kevin there with protective goggles, using those or moving them up to the forehead when he takes the foul shot.
Misses both, but Saunders comes away with it. That was the second foul on Watkins. Smiley for three. Good.
Kevin Smiley never quits. What a worker.
7-3 Eastburg. Carroll left side. Cavaliers man-to-man. Out front, Maltby and Hunter. Hunter takes Perryman inside. Saunders comes over. He picks up the foul, and Hunter will go to the line for two.
Quickness again demonstrated by the Clippers that time, being able to get baseline against the Cavalier defense. But good help by Shaib. Wrong thing defensively, slapping at the ball, but came over well, help type defense.
Damian Hunter, a 6'1" senior. On the line for the Clips. Hits the first. And make it 2 for Hunter. Cuts the Eastburg lead to 7-5. Mike Long with it. Long, nice ball handling, brings it up coast to coast for two.
We talk about confidence, their ability to play against this pressure and this quickness, demonstrated that time. M out, Mike Long. Tony, I don't think man pressure affects the Cavaliers at all. Zone trap pressure may be more effective against the Cavaliers. Cavaliers so good individually with individual skills as far as handling the ball.
Carroll's first bucket of the game makes it 9-7 Eastburg. Smiley quickly down court. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Eastburg ball under their own basket.
Good look inside, just couldn't get there. Looked like Shaib was open.
Okay, Perryman set to inbound. Perryman down the lane, lays it up, fingertips for two.
I think he's going to go over the top. What he does, a little scooperino.
11-7. Cavaliers on top.
What's the word? Prestidigitation? Is that it? The magic man?
Shot up no good. Long on the rebound. Cavaliers had the numbers. Smiley pulls up, shot no good. Gardner puts it up off the glass for two.
Yeoman's work. Kevin Gardner inside again.
Biggest lead at 6, 13-7 East Stroudsburg. Halfway through the first quarter. Carroll has thoughts, pulls up just inside the three, no good. Follow on a play by Maltby for two.
Maltby with the turnaround jumper.
Hey, Perryman being guarded by Maltby.
Again, watch the skills, ball handling by the Cavaliers. Good help defense that time by the Clippers.
Yeah, strip made by Carroll. He comes away with it on the under end, pulls up, shot no good. Follow on the play for two by number 42, Jim Hamler.
Cavaliers being hurt a little early here under their defensive board. Block out, work a little harder.
13-11, 4-point run by Chester. Smiley inside, pulls up, challenges, shot no good. Carroll on the rebound. Maltzby again in the lane, no good. Ball's knocked loose. Gardner comes away with it. Perryman the other way. Oh. Nice scoop shot, no good. Tip Shaib for two.
Yes, work hard. Great move by Artie Perryman. Shaib with the hustle and the putback.
Hunter with it, right side Maltzby. Maltzby takes Smiley down low, shot up. Gets a nice soft roll for two.
And Tony, no individual, they don't look for individuals in this club that is that Clipper club. They all have the green light. They all go to the basket.
Maltzby has 6, nice pass long to Saunders for two.
They try to triple up on the ball, but good eyes.
17-13 Eastburg. Ball stripped. Looked like it went off the knee, and it'll be East Stroudsburg ball.
Talked about quick legs defensively before Mike Long. That time you saw the quick hands.
Checking into the Chester lineup. Number 11 is Eric Evans. These numbers we were given for Chester are all screwed up. So I have to listen to the PA announcer to find out who's who. Still not sure who number 20 is.
We have faith in you, Tony. You can handle it.
Hey, Perryman with it. Smiley being guarded.
Yes.
Nice dish inside Saunders. Rejected by Hamler.
A good block, but maybe some body there.
A little trash talking going on by Chester.
A little tough inside.
Chester talking a little trash, and referees get right in there to stop that because there's no spot for that.
Hey, but you got pride. You got 27-2. You got 24-4 going at each other.
Perryman set to inbound, goes to Gardner. Ball's knocked loose. Evans running it down with Long. Goes to Carroll. Carroll shot for two. Steele inside. Shot up no good. Cavaliers battle. Perryman comes away with it. Ahead to Smiley. Smiley will challenge. Finger roll, no good. Gardner has it blocked right to Shaib for two.
Great work inside again. Kevin Gardner, but Kevin Smiley taking it to him offensively, and Shaib is there.
Yeah, what Chester's trying to do defensively now is block everything with a gorilla block. And that time they get called for the travel, and now Saunders been giving a little trash talk back, and 1:24 left first quarter, 19-15 Eastburg, and this baby's heating up.
Oh, first quarter, I think I'm in the third or the fourth. What a great game.
Checking into the Clipper lineup, number 21, Demetrius Hunter. I think number 20 is John Linehan, a 5'7" sophomore. Just checking out, at least he looks like he's only 5'7".
From this height, Tony, where we are, I don't know, hard to tell.
Perryman inbounds, gets it to Long. Long being hounded by Evans. Quick hands by Evans. Off of Long's leg, out of bounds. Chester ball.
Oh, little talk out there.
I'll tell you.
Little talk.
This is really something.
Things are heating up, and remember, only the first quarter.
And that time Evans talking along, telling him something about the inner underpiece that he wears. Well, we're going to keep number 10 at John Lineman as he checks into the lineup. And Evans goes out, and I think Coach Lewis wants to calm him down.
That was a good move. Yeah, he's getting a little overheated there.
Well, that's how it is, Bob, when you run an engine wide open.
Oh, hey, you got a Porsche and a BMW out there with the Clippers and the Cavaliers. There's no Model T4s playing.
Carroll throws up an air ball. Linehan on the foul, on the rebound. You don't think these referees have their work cut out for them today?
And I'll tell you what, Porsche BMW, add turbo to that.
Chester Clippers keep running people in and out.
And they're quick to show their speed early here, no question about that.
Now no minute left, first quarter, 19-15 Eastburg. Alley-oop, long to Perryman, reverse. Oh, it won't go. Battle on the boards, and we got a foul on Chester.
And it's that real estate baron again, going to the foul line. Seems to own the territory inside. Kevin Gardner. Tony, hasn't he come along this year, though?
Definitely has. He's on the line again for 2. Has 4 points on the night, 2 for 4 from the free throw line, or I should say on the afternoon.
This kid has worked so hard this year and has shown so much improvement. Again, demonstrating soft touch from the foul line. Unusual high school kid, his size, 6'6".
Gardner's second one on the way. Off the mark, no good. Hunter comes away with it.
Woo. Little boot scooting boogie that time.
I'm not sure who that was because that number is not in our program here. Saunders puts it up. Gardner again puts it up. Is fouled, and again he'll go to the line.
Both clubs moving up and down the court. And again, KG, Kevin Gardner, doing his thing inside.
That foul was on Hamler. And Gardner again on the line where he's been 6 times before and made 3 of them. True to his average. And again makes the first one.
I think Tom Sheehan referred to Kevin wearing the goggles the last game. He's got to be uncomfortable. Don't want to reiterate on that, but notice how he has to remove him to shoot, goes back, plays D, and when he is in the offensive part of the game, has to pull him down for protection.
Second one no good. Saunders keeps it alive. Evans comes away with it. This pass, errant pass, too high. Can't handle it. Eastburg ball, 29 seconds.
They certainly like to move the ball up the court, but with that, losing a lot of control at times, creating a lot of turnovers.
Long ahead to Perryman. Perryman puts it up for 2.
So play your defense. You don't want to play D? Cavaliers will take advantage.
23-17 Eastburg. Evans with it. Cavs 1-3-1 defensively, and the Clippers will hold for 1. Shot no good at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books. East Stroudsburg 23, Chester 17.
We see the world underwater, through jungles, from space, and everywhere in between. But seeing it all in HD is like seeing it for the first time. Everything looks better with Nat Geo in HD. Call to order HD service today.
National Geographic HD is available on Blue Ridge Digital Cable with HD+. Call today to order.
Tony Choi, Bob Milkfeed back at Reading High School. Another sponsor of today's telecast, Best Western Pocono Inn. 7th and Main Street, Stroudsburg, PA, 717-421-2200. Forest Inn Restaurant, Route 209, 4 miles north of Pennsylvania Turnpike, Lehighton, PA, 610-377-1019. And the Best Supply Company, 1018 West Main Street, Stroudsburg, PA, 717-421-7047. Plumbing, heating, kitchens, and appliances.
Tony, nothing we didn't expect in that first quarter. Both clubs up and down the court at a torrid pace. But you know what the difference is? I think the Cavaliers under more control when they go under on the break. They will pull back. They will set up offensively, look more organized offensively, and I think that's due to coaching, and I credit Mark Brown there.
Okay, Chester ball to start the second quarter. High-octane offenses in that first quarter. Eastburg 9 of 21, Chester 7 of 20.
And mixing up the D, the Cavaliers now in their 1-3-1.
Nice pass inside to Knox for 2.
Stop the penetration. You get in that deep, you're outnumbered inside. Shaib playing the baseline area all alone.
Make that Alfonso Pinder, number 31. Long with a nice strong drive, no good. Battle for the rebound. We got a tie-up. We got a walk, but on who? Okay, it's on. Walks on Chester. It'll be Eastburg ball. That was a tough call. Looked like they both had the ball. Who's the walk on?
I think the Clipper had 2 hands on the ball. Kevin only one. Because he had 2, he walked.
Perryman set the inbound from under his own basket. Long, nice head fake, puts the shot up. Won't get the roll.
Good move, Mike Long. You got leapers in there. They like to get up. Give him a little pump, little head fake.
Oh, nice steal, Mike Long. The Long was fouled ahead of the play by Maltzby. As Long was tearing down for the jam.
Tony, now you tell me the Cavaliers don't like to play defense. Come on, tell me that. Tell me that.
Robert, you don't understand.
Oh, here we go.
It's an offensive defense.
But
it's an offensive defense.
But it is a defense.
It's defense,
say
but
defense.
it's offensive
say
defense.
defense.
It's not,
say defense.
It's not
just
boring,
say defense.
Boring, set the pick and all this
he won't
stuff.
say
No.
defense.
No, it is. It's offensive defense.
There we go.
And Long's on the line for a one-on-one.
Hey, what a kid here, too, seeing him play last year. Was a good player, but just worked so hard over the summer. And again, much improved Mike Long this year.
That ball goes over the top of the basket out of bounds. It'll be Chester ball. They trail by 4, 23-19. Shot on the way by Maltzby, off the mark, no good. Rebound, Hunter puts it up, no good. Long with the rebound.
And Long crashed the boards, the D boards.
Smiley ahead of the pack. He's going to be called for the charge.
But that's Kevin's game. He's going to take it to the offense. Not intimidated. Going to crash toward the window. Don't worry, that won't hold Kevin back. He'll come back at him again.
Okay, Evans with it. Maltzby. Back to Evans, penetrates. Finger roll for 2.
Wide open, big seam in the defense that time. Got to close it up.
Cuts that Eastburg lead to 2, 23-21, 6:25 left first half. Gardner in the lane to Perryman. Perryman stops and pops, hits it.
Just quickness and fundamentals coming from the opposite side, beating the man to the ball.
Evans being hounded by Perryman. Maltzby has the ball go off a teammate's foot. Back to Evans. 1-3-1 defensively by the Cavs. Evans out of control, shot no good. Maltzby trying for it, inside Pinder for 2.
And very fortunate Clippers that time. 2 Cavaliers had hands on the ball, just slipped out of fingertips.
Pinder now with 6 points. Tied for the Clipper lead with Maltzby, who also has 6. It's 25-23, East Stroudsburg. Smiley penetrates down the lane, has it partially blocked, goes to Long. Long has it blocked. Long back to Gardner. Gardner up strong again. A block on Hamler and a foul, and Gardner will go to the line for 2.
Gardner will go to the line, Tony, but it all started again with a Kevin Smiley. Aggressive, went to the board hard, went to the basket hard. Long picked it up, little flip pass over his head. How he saw Gardner, I'll never know. Kevin takes it, power move, Rambo move to the basket.
The 12, Damian Hunter checks into the lineup for Chester. along with number 33, Devon Wade, a 6'5 junior, and Gardner, where he's been all day long, on the line for 2. He has 6 points, tied with Perryman and Shaiv for the team lead. First one, no.
Again, soft touch had a chance to drop in 2-3 times off the iron.
Once again, Chester just keeps putting fresh legs on the floor. Gardner's second one in and out, no good. Maltzby with it. Quickly ahead to Evans. He goes length of the court, hits it, and he's fouled.
Wow, overdrive that time. Orange shirts, Clippers on the move. Cavaliers calling time, rightly so. Good move.
5:17 left first half. We're tied at 25.
All March on WWE Classics on Demand. Join the madness with March Mania. Relive WWE's most memorable tournaments that gave rise to superstars throughout the years. Plus, gear up for the biggest event of the year, WrestleMania. March Mania. All March on WWE Classics on Demand.
Order with digital remote on channel 997 or by calling Blue Ridge today at 800-CABLE-77.
A couple more of our sponsors for today's telecast. GBM, 1-800-692-6217, serving the greater Pocono and all Northeast PA areas. Offices located in Stroudsburg and Hazleton. Gloria's Furniture and Treasure Mart, Route 611, Tannersville, PA, 629-5131. Cancer Answers, Lehigh Valley Hospital's helpline, 610-402-9300. Lehigh Valley Hospital's helpline offering straight talk for tough questions. A public service of the John and Dorothy Morgan Cancer Center. Seabrings Powerhouse, 400 Avenue C, Stroudsburg, PA, 717-421-8980. And Bob Jewell TV and Appliance, 308 Main Street, Stroudsburg, PA, 717-424-5979. Snow inventory now. Need to clear out for the new lines.
Tony, when you buy a Porsche, you buy a BMW, don't you need anti-lock brakes? I think they're breaking the law. No brakes on these two super teams.
Brake lining is thin on these squads today. That foul was on Gardner, his second, and Hassan Bea will check into the East Stroudsburg lineup. Okay, Gardner not allowed in this time, or Bea. The ball was handed to the shooter. He'll have to wait for the next stoppage of play. Evans tries to give the Clippers their first lead. It's the first Chester lead at 26-25, and Bea checks in.
And what a great job Hassan has done this year for the Cavaliers. Never hurts it coming off the bench. A little more speed in that lineup now.
Smiley goes to Bea. Bea being guarded by 6'2" Ray Carroll. Smiley inside the long. Long is fouled, and he'll